Peace, peace. Lord of the Perfect Black. RiseToSelfConsciousness.com. Join me for this divine lecture. About to go in heavy. Black parenting as the root of dysfunction in the black community. What they say, 75% of us grow up in single homes in this country. Anybody that grew up in a single parent home grew up in dysfunction. You know, some of us excelled, but it's still a dysfunctional environment. If you only have one gender raising you, you're going to be missing the psychology of the other. That's why we have a lot of emasculated men. You know, they were only around that female energy. And then you have a lot of women who have no respect for a man because they never, had that close relationship with their father. So, a lot of them turn promiscuous and all this because, searching for that man love. But, the dysfunction, we don't hand our children down any investments, any kind of, inheritance. Only thing we really pass down to our children is European religion, self-hatred with wigs and weaves, and bad eating old slave diet. That's the main thing passed down. And when you come up in these single mother homes, what they said, 78% of people in jail, black men in jail, grew up in a single parent household. Because a lot of them are frustrated, a lot of the youth. And a woman by herself cannot fully discipline a man. And a lot of them have they so caught up, you see women 30, 40 years old with these blonde weaves and red weaves trying to look like the 17, 18-year-olds. Just like little kids and just like the teenagers themselves. And also you got men 40 years old throwing up gang signs. You got people smoking blunts with their sons. Never knew their father, but you meet up with your father when he come home from jail, and y'all smoking blunts like friends and brothers instead of that fatherly son relationship where he doesn't mold you into be a man. We got a lot of this dysfunction, and you see it. You see it how we relate to each other when it comes to relationships. A lot of men have no respect for women because they grew up seeing their mother with a bunch of come through niggas. You had dudes that would come through, smoke a blunt all up in the house, have sex with your moms, and walk out. Some of us men seen this type of behavior. So when we get into our teens and our adults, we have no respect for women. And like I said, the women are the same way. They never had no male father, so they go from man to man to man, looking for that fatherly love. Anybody who could play on her ego and manipulate her is getting the vagina. And now she got a bunch of kids from, Rodney and all these other thug dudes, and it keeps the cycle going. Now her sons is thugged out, chasing after materialism. We got a lot of these black mothers, they buy their kids Jordans before they buy them books, or buy them you got mothers that they're the ones that teach their daughters self-hatred with the wigs and weaves. They're the first ones to do that. And you know how much money we lose in our community from self-hatred? Billions every year because y'all have low self-esteem. And y'all the one, your mother gave it to you. Your mother made you hate yourself. And then, you don't even know your father. You go to see your father, he got no answers for you. Or what should I do, Dad? How should I handle this investment? Or how should I, your father a lot of our fathers have no advice for us. That's why this cycle continues of dysfunction and stagnation in the black community. And I commend everybody who has a two-parent household of logical, sane parents, because y'all are rare. Most black people grow up in complete dysfunction, and our parents are mind controlled too. They don't know anything. We love our family, but a lot of our parents are ignorant. The food they feeding us is killing us. All these European holidays come, Christmas and Thanksgiving, they taking us to church on Sunday to bow down to white Jesus. Thanksgiving, they got us going to the Halloween. This is what black parents do. Instead of some kind of STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. How many black parents you see doing that? How many black parents you see bringing their kids to be NASA or scientists? I remember my friend said you could scan this whole zip code and you will find not one black parent teaching their kid to be a astronaut. I was like, wow, that's deep. And everybody in my age group with children, it's kind of late. And those above us, kind of late. That's why you see they said the average black net worth is going to be $5, I think, by the year 2050, because of black parenting, or should I say lack thereof. We let the TV, which is controlled by the CIA, raise our kids. Now, so my generation, it was a TV, it was BET and MTV. Now it's social media thoughts. Cardi B is basically your daughter's mother, teaching her how to whop niggas off. And then you got whatever goofy male rapper, what's the dude's name, Little Baby, or whatever. You got that's who's raising your kids. There's the Instagram celebrities and their ignorant friends. And then if you do got mother, a lot of parents is goofy. Red hair, they want to match a red hair with their teenage daughters. Like I said, the first person to bring a black girl to the weave shop is her ignorant mother. And and there's always these come through niggas. One nigga come through to eat the cereal. Another nigga coming through smoking some blunts in the house. 4-year-old, 5-year-old kids all smelling the weed. It's crazy, man. But I want to thank everybody for coming through. Peace.